Hello, this is Walking Gently with Paula, pasture style. I had to get up very early this morning to feed because it's so hot today, and I wanted to feed before I went to work. So that used so that's actually I think that's used to be our duck, but he moved to the neighbor's house, and those are the neighbor's geese. And that's Mikey making all that noise. And I'm Paula. Anyway, hello, little duck. Oh, it's looking for some grain. So anyway, today we come to the 7th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, Zayin. And it's these next 8 stanzas are going to be about remembrance. And the psalmist. Well, okay, let's do the psalm first. Psalm 119:49. Remember your word to your servant, for you have given me hope. So, it sounds like the psalmist is like, remember God, remember what you said, but that's not what he says at all. God never forgets. God always keeps his promises. And like, have you ever been in a season where all you had was hope? All you could do was cling on to God's promise. Maybe if God, are you still here? Is your grace sufficient? Am I going to make it to the next payday? Am I going to be able to pay the rent? Am I going to get through this illness? And all you've got is prayer to anchor you. God is always faithful. God's promises are always true. They're true today, they're true yesterday, and they're true tomorrow. We can always depend on God's promises. What I do is I have a prayer journal in the morning, and I kind of write to God in the morning, tell him what's going on, my prayers, my requests, my gratefulness, what I'm thankful for. And I go back and I look at those and I see where God has answered my prayers. And the more God answers my prayers, not that God give me $1 million, but things work out maybe not the way I want them to, but they always work out the way for the good. And I go back and I look at that, and it just reinforces God's promises. God is always good. God is good all the time. Anyway, thank you again for Psalm 119:49 today. Tomorrow we'll do the next one. And as always, God bless. And please like and subscribe if this has been helpful to you at all. Say goodbye, Nellie.